It started like a routine welfare check. A friend was worried. No one had heard from Shannon or the girls. The police arrived, and inside that quiet Colorado home, everything seemed normal. But just hours later, the truth would reveal something so dark, it would shock even the most experienced detectives. Because the man answering the door, the loving father, the smiling husband, had already buried the truth. Chris Watts. On the outside, he was a quiet, hardworking oil field worker. His wife, Shannon, a successful health coach. Together, they had 2 young daughters, Bella and Celeste, and a picture-perfect life. Their Facebook posts showed love, laughter, and family trips. To friends, they were that couple everyone admired. But behind the smiles, something darker was growing. In the summer of 2018, Shannon noticed a change. Chris had grown distant. He stopped replying to texts, lost interest in family life. What she didn't know was that Chris had started an affair with a coworker. And while Shannon tried to fix their marriage, Chris began living a double life. Behind every family dinner photo, every "I love you" post, he was already planning a future without them. On the night of August 13, 2018, Shannon came home from a business trip. She was 15 weeks pregnant with their 3rd child, a boy they planned to name Nico. Hours later, that home became a crime scene. According to Chris, an argument started. Shannon accused him of cheating. He said he snapped. What followed was unimaginable. Chris strangled Shannon in their bedroom, then carried her body to his truck, while his daughters watched. He then drove them, his wife's body and his 2 little girls, to a remote oil site where he worked. There he ended their lives and hid their bodies in the oil tanks. The next day, Chris stood in front of TV cameras, begging for his family's safe return. But the world noticed something strange. His tone was flat. His words rehearsed. Investigators saw through it immediately. When Chris failed his polygraph test, the truth began to unravel. And when faced with the evidence, GPS data, cell records, and security footage, he finally confessed. His words were chilling. "I didn't want to do this, but I did." Chris Watts was sentenced to 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole. Shannon, Bella, Celeste, and Nico. To this day, people still ask why. How does a man go from loving father to family annihilator? Some say it was the pressure of his double life. Others, pure evil hiding in plain sight. What's certain is this: sometimes, the monsters we fear most are the ones who smile back at us from family photos. What do you think really pushed Chris Watts over the edge? Leave your thoughts below, and subscribe for more stories that prove evil can hide behind the most ordinary faces.